Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, has experienced military coups, civil war, oil booms, and democratic transitions. Leadership has alternated between military rulers and elected presidents, each leaving a distinct legacy. First President, Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1963 to 1966, Early Republic. Major projects. Helped establish Nigeria as a republic after independence, 1960. Promoted national unity among diverse ethnic groups. Setbacks. Political instability and ethnic tensions. Military coup ended the First Republic in 1966. Military rule and civil war, 1966 to 1979. Key leaders: Johnson Agui Ironsi, Yakubu Gowon, Murtala Muhammad, Oluṣẹgun Ọbasanjọ. Major projects. Gowon led Nigeria through the Biafran Civil War, 1967 to 1970, and maintained national unity. Oil boom, rapid economic growth and infrastructure development. Setbacks. Biafran War, over 1 million deaths, humanitarian crisis. Corruption and military coups. Murtala Muhammad assassinated in 1976. Second Republic, Shehu Shagari, 1979 to 1983. Major projects. Return to civilian rule. Launched Green Revolution to boost agriculture. Setbacks. Economic mismanagement, corruption scandals. Overthrown by military coup, 1983. Military rule returns, 1983 to 1999. Key leaders: Muhammadu Buhari, 1983 to 1985, Ibrahim Babangida, 1985 to 1993, Sani Abacha, 1993 to 1998, Abdul Salami Abubakar, 1998 to 1999. Major projects. Buhari, anti-corruption campaign, war against indiscipline. Babangida, economic reforms, structural adjustment program. Abacha, infrastructure projects, oil revenue growth. Setbacks. Human rights abuses, press suppression. Economic hardship from SAP policies. Abacha's regime notorious for corruption and repression. Annulment of 1,993 elections, political crisis. Fourth Republic, Oluṣẹgun Ọbasanjọ, 1999 to 2007. Major projects. Restore democracy after long military rule. Debt relief and economic reforms. Telecommunications revolution. Setbacks. Ethnic or religious violence. Attempted constitutional amendment for third term. Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, 2007 to 2010. Major projects. Launched Niger Delta Amnesty Program. Promoted rule of law and electoral reforms. Setbacks. Health crisis led to leadership vacuum. Slow pace of reforms. Goodluck Jonathan, 2010 to 2015. Major projects. Economic growth, banking sector reforms. Expanded infrastructure, roads, power, rail. Promoted women in government. Setbacks. Rise of Boko Haram insurgency. Chibok girls abduction, global outrage. Widespread corruption scandals. Muhammadu Buhari, 2015 to 2023. Major projects. Anti-corruption drive. Infrastructure push, railways, roads, agriculture. Social investment programs. Setbacks. Economic recession, high unemployment. Insecurity, Boko Haram, banditry, farmer-herder clashes. Accused of nepotism and slow decision-making. Bola Tinubu, 2023. Major projects. Economic reforms, fuel subsidy removal, currency unification. Push for foreign investment. Setbacks. Cost of living crisis after subsidy removal. Public protests. South Africa, major projects and setbacks. Overview. South Africa transitioned from apartheid to democracy in 1994. Its presidents have faced the challenge of uniting a deeply divided society while driving economic and social transformation. Nelson Mandela, 1994 to 1999. Major projects. Ended apartheid, led peaceful transition to democracy. Promoted racial reconciliation and nation-building. Established Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Setbacks. Economic inequality persisted. Rising crime rates. Thabo Mbeki, 1999 to 2008. Major projects. Strong economic growth, expanded black middle class. Promoted African Renaissance and NEPAD. Expanded HIV/AIDS treatment, late in term. Setbacks. HIV/AIDS denialism, delayed treatment rollout. Xenophobic violence against immigrants. Kgalema Motlanthe, 2008 to 2009. Major projects. Stabilized ANC after Mbeki's recall. Oversaw peaceful 2009 elections. Setbacks. Short transitional presidency, limited impact. Jacob Zuma, 2009 to 2018. Major projects. Expanded social grants and infrastructure. Hosted 2010 FIFA World Cup. Setbacks. Massive corruption scandals, state capture. Economic stagnation, rising unemployment. Decline in public trust. Cyril Ramaphosa, 2018-present. Major projects. Anti-corruption drive, commissions of inquiry. COVID-19 pandemic response. Investment summits to attract foreign capital. Setbacks. Slow economic recovery, persistent load shedding, power cuts. Rising unemployment and inequality. ANC internal divisions. Tunisia, major projects and setbacks. Overview. Tunisia is known for its early independence, secular reforms, and as the birthplace of the Arab Spring. It has faced both authoritarian rule and democratic breakthroughs. Habib Bourguiba, 1957 to 1987. Major projects. Led independence from France, 1956. Advanced women's rights, abolished polygamy, promoted education. Secularized state, invested in health and education. Setbacks. One-party rule, political repression. Economic stagnation in later years. Ousted in a bloodless coup, 1987. Zine El Abidine Ben Ali, 1987 to 2011. Major projects. Economic liberalization, infrastructure growth. Promoted tourism and foreign investment. Setbacks. Widespread corruption, nepotism. Police state, severe human rights abuses. Overthrown by 2011 Arab Spring uprising. Post-revolution leaders, 2011-present. Key figures, Monsef Marzuki, Beji Kader Sebsi, Kais Sait. Major projects. Drafted new democratic constitution, 2014. Held free and fair elections. Improved freedom of speech and press. Setbacks. Political instability, frequent government changes. Economic crisis, high unemployment, inflation. Recent democratic backsliding under President Kais Sait, power grab, dissolved parliament. Egypt, major projects and setbacks. Overview. Egypt has experienced monarchy, military rule, revolution, and brief democracy. Its presidents have shaped the Arab world's largest nation through war, peace, and reform. Mohamed Naguib, 1953 to 1954. Major projects. Led 1952 revolution, ended monarchy. First president of Egypt. Setbacks. Ousted by fellow free officers, short tenure. Gamal Abdel Nasser, 1954 to 1970. Major projects. Nationalized Suez Canal, 1956. Land reforms, expanded education and health. Pan-Arabism champion, built Aswan High Dam. Setbacks. Defeat in 1967 Six-Day War. Suppressed political opposition. Anwar el-Sadat, 1970 to 1981. Major projects. Led Egypt in 1973 Yom Kippur War. Signed Camp David Accords, peace with Israel. Economic Yinfita, open door, policies. Setbacks. Economic inequality, bread riots. Assassinated by Islamists, 1981. Hosni Mubarak, 1981 to 2011. Major projects. Maintain stability, economic liberalization. Key U.S. ally, mediator in Middle East peace. Setbacks. Widespread corruption, police brutality. Stifled political dissent. Ousted in 2011 Arab Spring uprising. Mohamed Morsi, 2012 to 2013. Major projects. First democratically elected president. Attempted constitutional reforms. Setbacks. Political polarization, mass protests. Ousted by military after 1 year. Abdel Fattah El-Sisi, 2014 present. Major projects. Mega infrastructure projects, new Suez Canal, new capital. Economic reforms, IMF-backed austerity. Security crackdown on terrorism. Setbacks. Severe human rights abuses, jailing of opposition. Economic hardship, inflation, subsidy cuts. Limited political freedoms. Madagascar, major projects and setbacks. Overview. Madagascar has experienced repeated political crises, coups, and fragile democratic transition since independence from France in 1960. Philibert Tsiranana, 1960 to 1972. Major projects. Led peaceful independence from France. Maintained close ties with France, stability. Setbacks. Economic dependence on France. Student and worker unrest, forced resignation. Didier Ratsiraka, 1975 to 1993, 1997 to 2002. Major projects. Socialist Red Admiral, nationalized industries, promoted Malagasy identity. Built infrastructure, roads, schools. Setbacks. Economic decline, food shortages. Political repression, one-party rule. Overthrown twice, 1991, 2002. Albert Zaifi, 1993 to 1996. Major projects. Introduced multi-party democracy. Setbacks. Political instability, impeachment. Marc Ravalomanana, 2002 to 2009. Major projects. Economic growth, infrastructure modernization. Attracted foreign investment. Setbacks. Accused of authoritarianism, corruption. Ousted in 2009 coup. Andry Rajoelina, 2009 to 2014, 2019 to 2024. Major projects. Infrastructure projects, urban renewal. Promoted youth engagement. Setbacks. Came to power via coup, 2009. International isolation, aid cuts. Political tensions and protests. Hery Rajaonarimampianina, 2014 to 2018. Major projects. Sought foreign investment, economic reforms. Setbacks. Political gridlock, slow growth. Resigned amid protests. Recent developments, 2019-present. Key figure, Andry Rajoelina, again, then Richard Ravalomanana, 2024. Major projects. Continued focus on infrastructure, energy, and health. Attempted to stabilize politics. Setbacks. Persistent poverty, unemployment. Fragile institutions, election disputes. Saudi Arabia, major projects and setbacks. Overview. Saudi Arabia, birthplace of Islam and guardian of Mecca and Medina, was unified in 1932 by King Abdulaziz ibn Saud. Ruled by the House of Saud, the kingdom evolved from a tribal society into a global oil powerhouse and key Middle Eastern player. Its immense wealth comes from oil, but it faces challenges in economic diversification, social reform, and regional conflicts. First King, Abdulaziz ibn Saud, 1932–1953, founder of Saudi Arabia. Major projects. Unification of Saudi Arabia, 1902–1932. United Najd, Hijaz, and Al-Hassa into one kingdom, 1932. Overcame tribal and religious resistance. Discovery of oil, 1938. Oil found in Dhahran, by Aramco, transforming the economy. Relied on Western expertise for extraction and management. Setbacks. Heavy dependence on British-American oil companies. Slow pace of modernization, infrastructure lag behind. Second King, Saud bin Abdulaziz, 1953–1964, economic instability. Major projects. Used oil revenues for modernization, roads, hospitals, schools. Setbacks. Overspending led to national debt. Corruption and mismanagement. Deposed by royal family due to economic crisis, 1964. Third King, Faisal bin Abdulaziz, 1964–1975, modernization and oil power. Major projects. 1973 oil embargo. Used oil as leverage during Yom Kippur War, quadrupling oil prices and boosting Saudi influence. Modernized education, built universities, introduced TV. Setbacks. Strained ties with the West. Assassinated in 1975 by a royal family member, partly over reforms. Fourth King, Khalid bin Abdulaziz, 1975–1982, oil boom and development. Major projects. Massive infrastructure expansion, cities, highways, airports. Setbacks. Grand Mosque seizure, 1979 extremist attack in Mecca, major security crisis. Fifth King, Fahd bin Abdulaziz, 1982–2005, Gulf War and economic reforms. Major projects. Supported U.S. in Gulf War, 1990–91, strengthening military ties. Expanded education and healthcare, King Saud University, modern hospitals. Setbacks. 1990s oil price drops hurt the economy. Rise of extremism, Al-Qaeda attacks in 2003. Sixth King, Abdullah bin Abdulaziz, 2005–2015, social reforms. Major projects. Allowed women to vote in municipal elections, 2011. Opened first co-ed university, KAUST. Early Vision 2030 policies for economic diversification. Setbacks. Arab Spring, 2011, increased regional pressures. Seventh King, Salman bin Abdulaziz, 2015, present, Vision 2030 and regional conflicts. Major projects. Vision 2030, economic diversification, NEOM megacity, expanded tourism entertainment. Social reforms under Crown Prince MBS, women allowed to drive, 2018, relaxed religious restrictions. War in Yemen, sought to counter Iran-backed Houthi rebels. Setbacks. Humanitarian crisis and heavy costs in Yemen. Khashoggi murder, 2018 global backlash and reputational damage. Oil price volatility, especially during COVID-19.